Hey guys, I just got done watching Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man, so time for another Lego Dimensions video. If you're confused why I'm doing this, see my what if video or test pad video. So, again, I don't know if I'm gonna do this for every series, but ironically, because of how this one worked, I did levels for every episode. So for the fourth part of the level would be Peter Parker and Lonnie's like talk following the breakup, and then the the fifth part of the level would be Peter Parker and Norman's Be Better conversation, and the sixth part of the level would be Big Dawn fighting the Scorpion, and then for for Hero or Menace, the first part of the level will be Lonnie and Big John hijacking the Oscorp tech, Oscorp truck, excuse me. And then the second part of the level will be Spider-Man and Nico fighting the 110s. And then this will be followed by it would be followed by two locations at once sequence. One location would be in the Scorpion, and the other location would be Lonnie searching the article truck. Near the end of the sequence, Lonnie's part will drop out, and it would just become Spider-Man fighting Scorpion, and then since it technically is a new set of characters, the next part of the level would be Spider-Man and Lonnie fighting the Scorpion, and then the fifth part of the level would be a quick time event with Spider-Man fighting the Scorpion without any restraint, and then the last part of this level will be Norman Osborn and Dr. Whitman setting up for the Spider-Man TV stream. And then for the last level of that episode, excuse me, if this be my destiny, it would only be 4 parts. The first part will be a 2 locations at one scene. One location would be fighting the car thieves, and the other location would be Nico stalling for the presentation. The the second part of the level would be Doctor Strange and Spider-Man fighting the symbiote when the portal open, jumping back and forth between the lab and Mr. High. And the third part of the level would be that fight continued, but with just the lab. And the fourth and final puzzle level will be Nico's Seance. Thanks for watching. I'll further frequent because they're based on movies I've seen in theaters, and the air dates for the finale episodes for Disney Plus series. So yeah, bye. For the first episode, Amazing Fantasy, the first part of the level would be a 2 locations at once sequence. One location will be Doctor Strange versus the symbiote alien, and the other location would be Peter Parker and Aunt May trying to dodge the former, the Doctor Strange and symbiote. And then for the second part would be Spider-Man in his homemade suit and Harry Osborn fighting the muggers. And then for the third part of the level, it would be the Spider-Man like in the car chase from the first episode. And then for the third part of the level, it would start with Peter and Lonnie working on their science experiment, and then switch to a 2 locations at once sequence for each of their walks home. Each of their walks home, and then the last part of the level would be another 2 locations at once sequence. One location would be Lonnie doing his housework, and the other location would be Spider-Man's homemade suit fighting the pizza restaurant thieves. And then for the Parker luck, the first part of the level will be Peter Parker and Lonnie setting up for Lonnie's football practice. The second part of the level would be Peter, Aisha, Amadeus Cho, and Jean Focoat. I have no idea if I'm saying that right. Doing the experiments for Oscorp. And then the third part of the level would be Spider-Man fighting Butane. Yeah. And then for the last part of the level, it would be, for the last part of this level, it would be Peter Parker, Norman Osborn setting up to view the security footage that Norman caught Peter as Spider-Man during. And then for Secret Identity Crisis, the first part of the level will be Peter and Nico playing video games. The second part of the level will be Peter and Norman setting up for their dinner that set up the internship. And then the third part of the level would be Lonnie and Pearl driving to Lonnie's house. And then the fourth part of the level would be Spider-Man in his homemade suit and a police officer fighting James and Maria, the jewelry store thieves. And then last part of this episode will be would continue that, but it the cop is replaced by a two locations at once sequence, with the other location being Norman Osborn on the security cameras, and then for hitting the big time, the level will be Peter Norman setting up for the Oscorp suit reveal, and then the second part of the level will be another two locations at once sequence. One location will be Peter Parker in the Hornet outfit during an out of control flight, and the other locations would be Norman Osborn on the security cameras watching the former, and then the third part of the level would be another two locations at one sequence. One location would be Norman on the cameras again, and the other location would be Peter in his flying spider outfit saving the balloon, plus his flight back to Oscorp, and then fourth part of the level, it would be another two locations at once with Spider-Man in an Oscorp suit during the swing test, plus fighting, plus the car chase against Dimitri's gang, and the rescue from the crash that chase results in, and the other location would be Norman Osborn observing the former, and then for the unicorn, for the unicorn only, the first part of the level would be Mazrak, I think I've done it right, and Audio Octavius getting the protective helmet, and then the second part of the level will be Lonnie and Big Don leaving football practice, and then the third part of the level will be another two locations at one scene with Peter fighting the prison break, plus Harry Osborn watching on the cameras like Norman did last episode. And then for the fourth part of the level, it'll be another two locations at once sequence. One location would be Peter fighting Amelia, and the other location would be Lonnie participating in the gang fight. And then for Duel with the Devil, the first part of the level would be Peter and Prue with their science lab, and then the second part of the level would be Peter, Harry, and Nico setting up for the movie night, and then the third part of the level would be Norman Osborn and General Ross at the gala, and then the fifth and sixth part of the level would be two locations at once sequences. For the first part, the two locations with the Spider-Man in the Oscorp suit checking on the security threat from Oscorp, and the other location would be Lonnie in the street chase. And then for the second two locations at once sequence, it would be Spider-Man in an Oscorp suit fighting Daredevil, and the second location would be Nico and Harry's tarot reading, and then the next part of the level would be Osborn and Spider-Man in the unmasked version of the Oscorp suit, setting up for the Dr. Octopus briefing, and then for Scorpion Rising, the level will be Peter Parker and Norman Osborn setting up for the Dr. Octavius tech analysis, and then the second part of the level would be Harry and Nico's apology sequence, and then for the third part of the level, it would be a two locations at once sequence. One location would be in an Oscorp suit for the intruder, and the other would be Nico and Harry doing Nico's driving test, and then this would be followed by the street race that Nico got into, and then the street race would be followed by a two locations at once sequence. One location would be Big Donovan, which with Big Donovan eventually getting replaced by Spider-Man in an Oscorp suit fighting Scorpion, and the second location would be Harry and Nico drive back to Nico's house, and then this part of the level would continue Spider-Man and Lonnie fighting the Scorpion some more, and then the sixth part of the level would be Spider-Man with his battle damage from the Scorpion battle, and the Goblin Glider with the Goblin Glider, like, the two players would have to, like, meet in the middle, basically, so Spider-Man can board the glider, and then for Tangled Web, the first part of the level will be in its cast and Aunt May doing the emotional talk, and then the second part of the level would be two SWAT team members fighting against Dr. Octopus's tentacles, and then the third part of the level would be Peter and Pearl working on their chemistry homework, which would also include Pearl and Lonnie's breakup, and then the